welcome to the show. I'm your host, Susie Edwards. In this week's show, we're going to be looking at what the month of July has in store for us. So I thought we'd start with looking at the moon's energy and what the moon's bringing us. So the full moon on the 3rd of July is the full moon in Capricorn. And this is really focusing on business growth. Capricorn is a really grounded, earthy energy, and really looking at our intentions, looking at our business strategy, and setting our strategy and creating a business plan and a plan of action is going to be really important in this full moon energy. It's also a time to release blocks, negative patterns and negative thoughts that are holding you back, especially in your business. If you're holding on to negative thoughts around your business, it's very hard to implement new things, to call things in, to manifest your desires. So really pay attention to any negative thoughts, negative behaviors or patterns that are showing up in your life and release them with the energy of the full moon on the 3rd. It's also a really good time to connect with a business mentor or an accountability group or a community as well for support and help within your business. So definitely make the time to reflect on your strategy. You have the support of the full moon to help you to do that. Then on the 17th of July, we go into the new moon in Cancer. And Cancer is very much about healing the emotions that we are holding on to. It's a time to confront any trauma or fear that is coming up for you. So we want to make sure that we're releasing any trauma or fear in an appropriate way. It's a really good time to step into your feminine energy and to embrace your intuition as well. So it's definitely a time for emotional healing and growth. So make sure that you're checking in with any limiting beliefs that may be holding you back. Again, as you want to remove those as we go into that new moon energy. New moon energy is very much about, starting again. It's about the fresh, the new, right? Every 29.5 days, we get the opportunity for renewal, and the new moon is the start of this energy. So we want to make sure that we're setting our intentions and leaving any limiting beliefs behind that have the potential to stop us manifesting our desires at the full moon. So it's definitely a time to explore your inner self and put into place self-care routines, self-love, and really express your feelings. Capricorn is all about feelings and emotions. So really make sure that you're tuning in, connecting with how you feel, releasing anything that is coming up for you. It is a time for releasing and transformation. So they're the two moons that we have available to us in July. So let's have a look and see what the cards have to tell us. So as always, I have shuffled multiple decks, and just to see what comes up for us. So I'm just going to put these out in front of me and see what we need to know. Just see what I'm drawn to as we are talking. So I've used a variety of decks here, from ancestors to a rose deck to chakra cards, and some Akashic record cards as well. So we have a few cards here. So let's have a look and see what they want us to know for the month of July. So as we were talking about with the moons, this is a time to unbind ourselves. It's a time to release soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. So whatever is coming up for you that is keeping you bound, that is keeping you stuck, it is time to look at those things, right? Release the trauma, release the woundings that are holding you back. And you are supported in both moons with this work. Okay, we don't want to take anything forwards into the new moon. It's time to release that before the new moon so that we can start that new energy in a really, really positive way. Okay, so maybe having a look at any vows, contracts, or agreements that are potentially holding you back, any woundings and soul patterns that are holding you back, and any past lives that are influencing your life now. Okay, so things that happened in a past life still have the potential of affecting you in this life if they are not healed. So, for example, if you were a monk in a past life and you made a vow of poverty, if that vow hasn't been cleared, then that still has the potential to affect you in this lifetime. So we want to make sure that we look at the vows, contracts, and agreements that have been holding us back. We also want to look at releasing guilt as well. Guilt is an energy that can really hold us back. If we feel guilty about wanting to make more money in our business, being spiritual women, we tend to hold on to the belief that money isn't spiritual, and we can feel guilt and shame from that. Or there are many, many different reasons that we can hold on to guilt. So letting go of guilt is really, really important in this month of July. Okay, so regardless of where the guilt came from, it's important to release it. If you're holding on to guilt and shame around money, my last episode was helping you to release guilt and shame around money. So do go and check out episode 13, I think it was, to release that guilt and shame around money. If you're holding on to guilt from other things, then that needs to be healed. We've also got trauma and wounding coming up separately. So there's a lot of healing for us to do right now to be able to step into our authenticity, to be able to step into our power, and to be able to step into the true versions of ourselves that we are here to be, powerful healers or change makers, or whatever it may be. So the woundings and the trauma that we have experienced needs to be cleared so that we can show up powerfully to help and support others. So this wounding and trauma could come from any lifetime. It could be from this lifetime, past lifetimes, future lifetimes, parallel lifetimes. So really looking at the trauma and the wounding that you're holding on to is going to be a really, really powerful way of releasing that and moving forwards. So it could be from any area of our lives. Like I say, it could be relationship trauma, it could be money trauma, it could be soul wounds like the witch wound, the mother wound, the father wound, the sister wound, all of those things. So definitely worth looking in your Akashic records to see what you are holding onto. Okay, so I'm just going to make sure that I am reading them in the right way. Okay, so I feel that those cards are very much related to, and the work needs to be done in the full moon energy. I know the new moon talked about releasing trauma, but let's release it before we go into that Cancer new moon. And as we enter the Cancer new moon, we have a lot of cards here. Some of them are going to be relative for the full moon energy as well. So the first 2 weeks of July. I do want to do this one now. So this is a chakra card, and this is talking about safety. So in the hurricane of life, a strong foundation will keep you safe. So if you've been, going through lots of different upheavals or challenges, obstacles right now, then grounding yourself and healing your root chakra is going to be really, really powerful for you. We need to be rooted into Mother Earth, right? To feel a part of this physical world. And when we're not rooted, when our root chakra isn't grounded properly, we can come up with all sorts of different issues, including money issues, job issues, career issues, not feeling safe, not feeling secure in our lives or in our bodies. It can block manifestation. So there's lots of reasons to really ground your root chakra. Okay, so that might be something that you want to do now to help you to move forwards. We also have this star being healing codes card as well. So this is star being healing codes, important information, wounds are healed and recharging. So again, we want to heal those wounds to help us to move forwards. And the star beings are bringing down some healing codes to help you in this present moment. So by connecting to the star beings, you can receive that healing for yourself, but that healing for others as well. And that will help to heal some of the wounds that you are holding on to. So as we go into the new moon energy, we are being asked to remember our roots, gain perspective, and trust the weaving. So this is the grandmothers. Okay, so it is important for us to remember our roots, remember where we came from, remember our ancestors as well. You know, our ancestors have a really important link to us today. A lot of what our ancestors experience comes down through our DNA. So it is important to connect to those ancestors, to do some ancestor healing as well. I do have 2 ancestor cards here that we'll have a look at in a moment. So do remember your roots. You know, we're being drawn here to healing and really connecting with our roots, connecting our root chakra with Mother Earth as well. So the grandmothers are coming in to help you. So let's have a look at the ancestor cards that have come in. So we've got go with the flow. So you are being asked to let go, to rest, and to manifest. Okay, so this is a good card for the new moon because we want to set our intentions for the things that we want to manifest by the end of the lunar cycle. So most of our manifestations happen around a full moon, but they can take as long as, you know, coming back into the new moon energy. So we want to go with the flow. We don't want to, you know, really work uphill or you struggle uphill to reach our manifestations. We don't want to, you know, put our expected outcomes out into the universe, right? We want to set our intentions and allow the universe to bring us what we want in the best way for us. So we don't want to put our expected outcomes onto the universe, because often we don't manifest things that way. The universe will give us what we want in the best way for us, not necessarily in the way that we expect them to arrive. So just be aware of that and allow things to flow. You know, be in flow, be in the energy of already having what you want in order to manifest more of your desires. It's also a really good time to connect with the nature spirits as well. So fairies, elves, rock formations. There's a lot of elementals that we can connect with that can really help with our connection to planet Earth, to help keep us grounded, to help us to move forwards, and of course to give us messages, encouragement, and whatever else we may need at the time. So a really, really good time to connect with the nature spirits. We also have doorways of opportunity opening up for us. So, you know, especially if you're feeling that things are a little bit difficult at the moment, then know that doorways are going to open up for you. Trust in the process, trust in the universe, but also you can open doors of opportunity and possibility for yourself as well. Okay, so take responsibility, take action to help you to open new doorways of opportunity and possibility. You know, the universe is infinite. Everything that we want, everything we desire, everything we can dream of is available to us, right? But we have to take the action in order to open up these doorways of opportunity and possibility for us. So know that there are new things coming. There is change available to you. And it's important that you listen to the inner calling. So this is the rose thread. Inner call, soul led, the mystic, living courageously. So those opportunities and possibilities are there. Follow your soul. You are being soul led to your highest potential. The universe is supporting you and helping you to get there. And that's really, really important. You know, be the mystic, be the creator, the alchemist of your life, and live courageously. You are being fully supported by the universe to do that, right? We don't have to live with the status quo. We don't have to live with other people's expectations. We can create the life that we want to create. Okay, and that's really, really important. Okay, so let your soul lead you, follow that guidance, and be the alchemist of your life, or the creator, and create what it is that you want to see. Live courageously, live with joy, happiness, and fulfillment. So lastly, well, there's a couple more, but we also have the angels. So this is a really, really good time to connecting with your angels, and you build that connection. Connect more with the angels for their guidance, their love, their healing, whatever it is that they need. This is a great time to work more closely with the angelic realm. Okay, so take that time out to get to know your guardian angel or one of the archangels, whatever it is that you need. Okay, Archangel Michael, for example, can help you with your life purpose. So, you know, that's a good angel. He's a good angel to connect with as we go into this Capricorn moon, as we're, you know, really looking at our business foundations and all of those things. Archangel Michael can help us. Archangel Raphael can help us to heal. Archangel Gabriel can help us to connect to our creativity. All of these things can be used within the Capricorn moon as well, to help us to set our business strategy, to take action, to, you know, help us to grow and expand our businesses. We also have creativity here. So this is linked to your throat chakra and voicing yourself. So use creativity to transform your pain into positivity. Okay, so, you know, expressing that emotion. Sorry, I'm being bitten by mosquitoes. Yeah, so any pain that you're feeling, like, express that through your throat chakra. So working with your throat chakra, perhaps with some crystals, some healing, and really expressing your emotions. So this is definitely something to do in the new moon in Cancer, because we're talking about emotions, and those emotions can often bring up pain, right? So working with your throat chakra and really expressing yourself is going to be really, really powerful. And lastly, we have Pillar of Light, and this is your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. So everything that you need to know is within you, right? Be the oracle of your life. Create your life from a place of within. Allow your soul to guide you. Allow your intuition to guide you, and, you know, be the oracle. Tap into that wisdom that is within inside of you to help you to create the life that you want to lead, the life that you really, really desire. So I hope you find this interesting and that it resonates with you. Of course, if you would like to know more about healing inside of the Akashic Records, healing that trauma, those fears, please feel free to reach out to me. Do be sure to follow me on Instagram, or join my Facebook group. I have something amazing coming on the 11th of July that I would love to share with you. It's a free event that is going to be really, really awesome that you'll need to sign up to. So you will need to follow me on Instagram or join my Facebook group to find out more information about that. So, wishing you a really abundant week, and I look forward to catching up with you next week. Ciao for now.